Hey YouTube, this is Kyle. Just gonna do a little vlog for you guys on a couple more tips on winter driving. Tip number one, don't drive down the highway in the very middle of both lanes with your four ways on and going 60. Thank you very much for moving about like a foot. I will go around. Now, one thing that's nice to do when you see somebody like that, they're obviously nervous about driving in the bad weather, and if you're going anywhere, like if you're going fast with them, you need to pass them. Don't be a jerk about it, and don't come up on behind them and try and sniff what kind of fuel they're using out of their tailpipe. But hang back and just wait for them to see you, or go move over into the other lane so that they can see you in their side mirror or whatever, and pass them. Don't fly past them, because that's putting you in danger, and if you are in danger, then you're probably going to make them in danger as well. So just creep by them. You don't have to pass them in any kind of hurry. You're going to get past them. Just do so in a safe manner and make sure that you're not too close to them, making them nervous, and by making them nervous, they're going to freak out. They're going to oversteer a little bit, and they might fishtail and hit you or get in an accident, and hopefully you'd feel like a bag of shit for doing that. Like, I passed them safely. I moved over to the side, and she moved over a little bit more, and I was able to pass them. And just enough to creep by them is all I'm trying to get at. Just be courteous to other people on the road when it's bad weather out. Like, we just had a snowstorm, and the highways aren't that great. It's black ice on the deck, and snow and blowing snow, and gusts up to 110, I think, is what it is. So it's cold, and it's windy, and the roads are icy. And not everybody has winter tires or all-wheel drive or all-wheel control or anything like that. But, yeah. So, winter driving, just pass people nice and slow. You don't need to go anywhere fast. And when you're driving on the highway and you're going the speed limit, say, and it's on a straightaway, that's all fine and dandy. But when you're coming up to a turn, no matter how gradual this turn may be, you have to slow down. Especially when it's like bad weather out like it is now. Here, I'll show you. It's pretty shitty outside. It's not the best. The plows have gone by. They did a good job for a change. It's nice, and they put some sand down. But you still have to treat it as though like it's black ice all over the place. Like, I'm coming up to this turn now. I'm gonna not touch the brake. For God's sake, don't start braking with that. Just come off the accelerator, gear down if you're in a manual or a Sportronic shift or anything like that, if you have the option to. Just gear down, just go around nice and slow, because you never know. You could be fine going around the turn, but the next turn you go around it, same speed that you're going on a straightaway, and all it takes is just one little patch of ice. That's all it takes. And your traction control system doesn't do that hot on just one sudden little piece of ice, and all of a sudden, next thing you know, you're spinning out. It can be pretty crappy there when that happens, and you're going 110 on the highway, and all of a sudden you're smacking into a big wall of ice on the side of the road that the plows put there, or rolling over in a ditch, and now you're stuck there. You're fucked. So yeah, I just thought I'd give you guys a couple little pointers there. Like, I don't know what it's like driving down in the States, but I know up here in Canada, we're all nice and stuff. We're really apologetic, and we're polite, and we never do anything to piss anybody off. But that's how I was taught to drive from my parents, mostly my dad, defensive driving courses and all that stuff. Now, take that with a grain of salt, but yeah, that's all I really have to say about that. I just passed like 4 people that are going like 50, and there's really no need to go that slow. You just have to drive within your means of safety, and apparently that's their means of safety. I don't know. Who knows, maybe they have children in there and they're already terrified about doing something and messing them up. I know if I had a kid in here, I'd probably be going a lot slower too. Just as long as you're driving safely, you're not flying around like a moron or anything like that, going like a $150 as if it's like springtime or middle of summer and your roads are dry and you got brand new summer slicks on. yeah, just drive safe out there, guys. That's all I can say. Drive safe, drive courteous, and everybody will get to where they're going safe. You don't need to speed. If you need to speed, you should have left yesterday. Alright guys, thanks for watching. It's 92 Just Lancer. This here will be the last video that I'll be making until I come back from workups. Unfortunately, I'm leaving Monday morning, which is tomorrow, and I'll be gone until March. I'll actually be going, we're not 100% sure where our port visit's going to be, but it's either going to be in Boston, or we might be going to South Carolina somewhere. Charleston, South Carolina. Now, I'm pretty sure we're just too broke to do that because, well, the Canadian dollar sucks at the moment. But if not, hey, we're going to Boston. Everybody knows what Boston's good for. Tea. Everybody loves tea. Not really, I hate tea. But it's good for drinking. It's really good for bars, apparently, of what I've heard. And yeah, I can drink there now because I turned 21 like a year ago. So, it's good. I finally get to a U.S. port that I can finally drink at, not just be designated driver, which sucks for military people, just saying. Because everybody is freaking dicker. They are plastered, and they can't talk about anything. It's useless. Alright, where did you want to go? I'm taking you back to the boat. You're fucking drunk. Alright, gone. Yeah, alright guys, thanks for tuning in. Check out more videos later on when I come back, and I'll be back in March. Get back just in time for a little bit of spring and some summer action there before I'm deployed in July. Hopefully it'll pick up a lot more because there's a couple cruises that are coming up, like the ECLL spring cruise is coming up hopefully. I'm going to get the details on that and give it to you guys as soon as I come back. I'm going to have some nice videos on that like I did the fall cruise. Hopefully you guys like that. That was taken in October. This year I'm not sure exactly the dates for the spring cruise, but it'll always be nice. It'll be a nice turnout. First time everyone's taking out their cars that they put away for winter. It'll be a nice go. It'll be a good go. See what everyone did. See all the new modifications that people have done since last year. It'll be a good go. So check it out. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.